Afternoon all. It's been a funny old week this week. I just wanted to share it with you really. After I put my weight loss thing up on LinkedIn and everywhere, just being proud of myself, because actually it's good to be proud of yourself. Several of you have contacted me privately asking me what diet am I on and how have I done it and well done, and you know, some lovely comments, and thank you for that. But really guys, it's not a diet. I haven't been on a diet particularly, I've just been very mindful. So, you know, I tell you what I've been doing, and if it helps any of you, that's great. I mean, firstly, you know, I've just been getting up and moving and going for walks and swapping it out with the gym just to mix it up a little bit, and gradually building my fitness up. But the diet side, or actually the food side, you know, is a problem for me. I love my food. I love food, and my wife loves her food, and our relationship is around going for meals and this sort of stuff. So it's really tricky. But when you're considering about losing weight and things, you've got to ask yourself, what's the reason? There needs to be a reason. What's the reason? Find that reason. And for me, you know, I've got a young daughter, I've got a young family, and to be honest, you know, I was struggling to do my shoes up at one point without taking a deep breath and going, oh my god, this is hard work. And I don't really want that, and I enjoy being out and about. So that's my reason. But what I was really keen to do was not be on a particular diet and starve myself from things I wanted. So for the first month, I tried to make sure my calorie intake was around 2,000 calories as a big guy. And I weigh every morning. Now that sounds like a bit of a pain, but for me it works because it means I can sense check the day before. So if my sons want Domino's, then have Domino's. You know, I'll have one slice of Domino's with some salad. But also I'll be mindful throughout the day and plan ahead. So if I know that's happening, I'll have some cereal in the morning, I'll have a banana at lunch, I'll have a sensible sandwich at lunchtime, and I won't pick in between, and I'll drink lots and lots of water. So over that first 4-week period, I set about trying to understand what calories are in the things I'm eating, so I don't have to put too much thought to it later on. I know that if I have 3 Weetabix, it's like 250 calories or something. You know, I know if I have one piece of Domino's, it's 700 calories or something stupid, you know. So just take it at a time and research the food you like, and just be mindful of what you're eating and portion size. And a good tip that I also have been using is, if you go and you buy like a healthy eating ping meal, when you tip it onto a bowl, be aware of how much that portion is. And when you're serving up your own meals, don't go bigger than that portion. It just seems to be working. Also, be mindful of saboteurs. Goodness me, so many people are around you who are sabotaging your diet all the time. You know, your mates, come out for a pint, let's go down the pub. And while you're out, you're drinking like copious amounts of alcohol and drinks, and that's all calories. Or your wife, I've had a long day, I don't want to cook tonight, can you cook? I don't want to cook either, I'm too tired. What should we do then? Oh, let's get a takeaway. The list goes on, doesn't it? And these people don't mean to sabotage your diet, they just want to spend some time with you. But just be mindful of that, you know. Make sure that you can just be yourself and look after what you want to do. So, you know, if somebody wants to have a Chinese takeaway or whatever, by all means, indulge, have some. But be mindful of portion size, and be mindful of all the pickings around it, and just don't go mad. The first 4 weeks for me was the hardest. I really struggled. And I struggled for 2 reasons. One's I was starving every day, hungry. And also to overcome the lifestyle I've had where I've just been sat at work at my desk, bored, eating. So for me, there's a lot about being prepared, but be prepared for your day. So if you are going to go to work, make sure you've got your healthy alternative with you. So you've got your banana for your snack, or you've got your lunch prepared, which you know how many calories are in that. So if you're bored and you get hungry and you just sat there, you pick at that rather than popping to the shop and buying your chocolate bars or whatever. And just keep going. Just keep going. It's a long road, this. But you know, for me, it seems to be working. 24 stone, 6.6 pounds or something, down to 19 stone 7 this morning, and still dropping. You know, I can quite easily go out now and walk 10 miles. It's not a problem. With my rucksack on, up and down mountains. So, you know, if you feel you're overweight, be sensible about it. Check against what you should weigh. Don't take a lot of notice about BMI, because actually people's muscle weigh's different and this sort of stuff. It's about you. Do you feel healthy? Are you at a healthy weight? And if you're not, you want to do something about it, just dig deep. Just dig deep. Decide on why you want to do it. Focus on that and just take every day at a time. And like I said, for me, weighing every day is a sense check of what I've been doing. And if I have put on a pound or two, don't beat yourself up about it. You've had a nice time, you've had a nice meal, but just be mindful the next few days of what you are eating to bring that back down to where you want it to be. Yeah, that's it, guys. It's not rocket science. Don't starve yourselves. And also be mindful about kickstarts. I've failed lots of times with diets, and I hope I don't do it again, but you know, it's a bit of a roller coaster for me. But when I've done kickstarts where I've dieted really heavily for several weeks and dropped massive amounts of weight very quickly, as soon as you start putting the 2,000 calories back in, or 2,200 or wherever it's going to be, you will put poundage on. So just don't beat yourself up. You know, if you lose 5, 6, 7 pounds a week for the first few weeks, whatever, and then you up your calories and suddenly you've put something back on, don't beat yourself up about it. Do you know what? That's life. Just focus on the next day and be sensible. You'll get there. You got this, and hope this helps. See you later.